Richmond Street, Port Richmond. And what we're going to do today is we're going to do a walk around Monkiewicz Playground. This playground's closed because of lead in this field. There's another playground in Port Richmond called Samuel's. Some of you old heads, you guys called it Foxy's. And so anyway, that playground got completely dug up. Who knows what it's going to look like? It's not going to look the same. And I figured, well, before they dig up Monkiewicz, I'll just do a lap around the field. Take a little slower of a walk. That's my New Year's resolution. Just go a little bit slower. That's all. No problem. We're going to go inside the playground. But first, let's just do the field. Look at these bleachers. Huh? Wow, look. They got the metal bottoms on them still. You know, growing up, I played baseball in this field. And a lot of the guys who coached me as a kid no longer with us. They're all, I think all of them but my dad. All my coaches are dead. God, that's sad. Tom Herb, he was my next door neighbor, and he was my baseball coach most of my life. We played most of our games on this field. And so yeah, Tom Herb passed away, I think about a decade ago, which is probably right around the last time I saw him. And he was working the Port Richmond Tigers Carnival. And he was working the gambling tent. They do this thing at carnivals in Philadelphia. Let me know if they do this where you're from. Do organizations hold carnivals, and do they allow children to gamble? Because the Catholic Church does that in Philadelphia. And baseball organizations. That's nothing much. You could bet like $1 or $5. So anyway, Tom Herb was working the gambling tent, hustling a few bucks off the 2-year-olds. Gambling. Not really. They were like 7. And he saw me. And he said, I said, "Yo, Tom, it's John." And he said, "Good Lord, you're fat." And that was the last time I saw Tom Herb. Look at this. So if the field, this grass is contaminated with lead, my entire childhood was covered in lead and asbestos. So I believe this was an old water fountain. I think the water in Flint, Michigan is cleaner than the water from that fountain. This used to be sand. Sometimes you would hit a foul ball and they would get stuck up there. And you would have to climb up to get your foul ball, or you would stand and you would heave your bat or your glove. And then once in a while you're heaving your glove, that would get stuck up there too. Up there's I-95. It's the highway that gets you from Maine to Florida. This is oh, you know, that's right. I was a Sunday school teacher, believe it or not, when I was in my teens. I wanted to be a priest. And then I turned 15 and I decided I wanted to get laid. But anyway, I was a Sunday school teacher. I was the lead altar boy at Nativity, and I had a Sunday school student. I believe his first name was Brian, and he was going sledding right here underneath I-95, and you see this fence right here wasn't there at the time. I think Brian is the reason why, and he got hit by a car and passed away. And he was a good kid. He was a little shy kid. And I'm getting emotional. Damn it, come on. So anyway, yeah, he got hit by a car, and so now they put this fence up so you couldn't do that. Over there, you can't go sledding. I always wondered how snow got there. He's probably doing it around the end. That doesn't matter. Over there was a pipe yard. As a matter of fact, if you look, you can still see. This is exclusively for John Thomas. Right in there is a pipe. And we used to hang in the pipe yard as kids. That's what we used to do. There was a playground right here. We could play in the playground, but we didn't do that. We would go play on the railroad tracks, hang out in the pipe yard. And these were big piles of sand. And the reason why they had big piles of sand here is for them to put them on the baseball field. Oh, you're going too fast. I realized when I just made a documentary about mummers, and I realized when I turn the camera, I just turn it way too fast. Okay, so there's a little bit of no good nickery going on right here. I believe some homeless people do in camp. So no good nicks are what I call the people. There's a neighborhood about a mile and a half that way called Kensington. And there's people who just live on the streets and do drugs. So I call them no good nicks because they're up to no good. And they're in Port Richmond too, obviously. We just saw, I didn't show it because if you show that stuff, there's new rules on YouTube. You got to be careful with drug stuff, apparently. So, that's the thing. So anyway, the sand. I was here today. The sand was delivered at this pile because this used to be flat ground. And what we did, I don't think I did it. I don't think we would hang jump. Hang jump is you would get your body all the way as long as you could in your hands. You would just hang on by your fingertips and let go. Hang jump. That is a compound word I have not used in, decades. So, there's two fields. Now, behind me is another field. I believe they're doing construction, but maybe if I can, I'll do it. Wow, there's a lot of hypodermic needles here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and there's... Okay, we're just going to keep walking. This is a homeless man's bathroom back here. There's lots of piles of... This was a hockey rink. I won't go in there because there is piles of human feces. That's disgusting. Oh, my God. This is the old basketball court. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A lot of caps. 7, 8, 9. God damn, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It just... I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there's those little vials are hypodermic needles. Maybe they're used for others even more. Maybe they were used for a diabetic. I think you could... Right, that's a medical purpose. So now, we're going to try to get in the playground, which is on that side. There's also, this is like the big kid playground, which Man, we got an issue with the amount of needles in here. I was thinking about, wow, look, I mean, wow, that's insane. What a dirt ball, right? You're going to be here all by yourself. Why don't you put it in a goddamn container? See, that's why they're... And you supply them spots to dispose of the needles, and they just fucking... Here's a playground. This is old school, right? This is probably painted in lead. This mat's probably... Now, this is newer, because I used to play in this playground. There used to be a giant metal sliding board somewhere around here, and it was shaped like a pizza. And it was a big metal pizza. And the thing about the big metal pizza, in the summertime, it was too hot to touch, because it was a big metal slab. It was a big slab of metal, and you would just climb up and fall. And the mats that we had as children, in my day and age, they weren't mats. They were there to protect the pavement for blood. I don't know. They weren't like these kids are spoiled. Look at that. That's like sponge, very soft. You're going to go slow. Remember, that's your New Year's resolution. Let's do. So that's the bus station over there. That got a remodel. Like the last 2 years, they've been working on that. There's the Wawa. That's a very old school Wawa. There is the Sunoco gas station, and that Sunoco light, you could see that pretty far away. And that was when I grew up at Port Richmond. That was how I knew I was home, when I would see that big Sunoco sign. I used to work at that Sunoco, and I worked the night shift. They would give out basketballs if you bought a $20 worth of gas, which would be 2 tanks back then. So you had to get a card stamped or something. And so we wouldn't have any business at the night shift. And so I would go over here and play basketball for an hour or so. And yeah, good times. I know what the thing is too, since this is like not open, nobody comes in here to clean it. And I'm sure kids come in here because there's a hole in the fence, right? Uh-oh, hey! I love this part. This little, I don't know, mosaic type thing. I love it. You show me just a little snippet, just like that, and I'll go, okay, that's Monkiewicz Playground. And this is like their little community center. Oh, look, and they have a needle disposal thing in here. What a dirt ball. All right, so let's see if we can get in. Not in here. Even though I just tried. There it is. So I'm going to try to hit every part. Now, I don't think... I grew up here in the 80s. And I don't remember this being a hockey court. And there was another alleyway full of human stuff. So we're not going to do that. We're going to go this way, though. Oh, please, God. Let me fit. Let me fit. Let me take the school bag off. Okay. All right. I made another video in here, like, I don't know, a year ago. I guess it's edited more, so it's I don't know. If you want to shut up, just shut the fuck up. Okay. And these are sprinklers, and it's also a camping ground for a homeless person who just throws needles in the ground. And these, you stand here, and water sprays out in it. So the kids, you just stand here, and it's like getting. Okay, now, see, this should be easy. This should be easy. Why was this hard for me last time? You know, let's do the playground. What the hell are you doing? Oh my God, this is Adam the Woo's doing this. Why am I doing this? I hate Adam the Woo, the fact that he's doing this, and this is exactly what I'm doing. Adam the Woo's walking around the country like this and just documenting everything. No more editing by Adam the Woo. But I'm doing it for the same reason. This ain't going to be here much longer. So he's doing like Highway 66. You know, he goes for a national audience. Not me. I want the Port Richmond kids. There you go. Get the 2,000. Monkiewicz, I think, was a reverend. See, that's that when you say Monkiewicz, I love this. I don't know if people come and pick it up, but they have a spot where you can drop your stuff off. And this is the community center. I had day camping. I went swimming here at day camp. I went to day camp at A&W. There it is. There is Reverend Monkiewicz. I was here in the last 2 or 3 years. They had a string band playing here. Me and my buddy Dan, we came over with a 6-pack of beer. We threw all our stuff. We didn't even throw it out. We took it home with us. Leave no trace. I think the grand finale is going to be the pool. If you're if you want to see the pool, just I'm trying to think about how I'm going to get in there. Now, these look old. They feel. See, that's how you know it's old. Playground shit, because it's not meant to be played on. That's like a solid steel. You hit your head on that, you're dead. Probably 42 kids died in Monkiewicz hitting their heads on these things. I know I hit my head. Everybody hit their head on this thing. That's been there. I remember being adventurous and climbing up here. Oh, daredevil. And you would hang up there. Oh boy, tough guy. There's another death trap. There they are, the swings. What is this? Okay. Oh, they have the shitball trees. What do you guys call shitball? I guess you don't know what shitball trees are. We got these trees, and they got these bowls, and when you step on it, they smell like shit, and we call them shitballs. I think that I'm not a horticulturalist, but I think that's, I don't know if shitball is the technical term, but they stink. Once in a while, you see people gathering them up. I think they're going to eat them. All right. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? How old? Come on, you get this. Oh no, the tennis court. Man, I'm not climbing that fence. Fuck that. Oh look, wow, its ground's littered with shitballs. That's the tennis court. I played tennis for like a year or two. No dogs allowed. I bet you everybody... Oh, why did I go all the way in here? For what? No, fuck. What if I do the over? Let's do the over. Okay. That was so... What a waste of... I feel like Danny DeVito and It's Always Sunny when he comes through the fence. If there's a hole in the fence, I'll go in the pool. I'm not... I can't climb fences no more. I don't know what age you stop climbing fences, but I just can't do it no more. Just too fucking old. Go for it! Let's do it. Alright, well, there's this. Let's do a zoom in of the pool. All the way. Wow, you motherfucker! That scared the shit out of me. The fuck? There's a piece of plastic. It sounded like a machine gun going on. There's the pool hours. There are the hours. Could these hours be harder to remember? Your swim lessons, 11:15, 11:45. You can't come in. 12 to 12:45. Did they have to be so precise? Because for those 15 minutes, the pool wasn't open. This is where they stored all the pool shit. I think it was like a 5-foot pool. If you look, go down. See the rules: no running, no smoking, no drinking, no cutoffs, no cursing. I'll be cursing in here. I'll kick you the fuck out. There you go. There's another dirty water fountain. They used to have a shower somewhere around here. Not that you got naked, you hose off the pool reed. There were trees growing out of the ground. And back there, it was like a little alleyway. I don't know why they just didn't build the playground to 95. I guess probably because of property reasons. I don't know. Why am I assuming anything? I don't know anything about anything. Okay, let's do this. Take the school bag off. Oh, that's it. That's my walk. That's my walk around Monkiewicz Playground. Hey, thank you for watching this video with me, the Philly captain. Don't forget, this is the reason the internet was invented. If you like this video, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up. And while you're at it, press subscribe. Don't forget to check out my merch. Why did me having to squeeze through a fence affect my breathing? I don't know. I think because well, make sure you hit like and subscribe. And I'll sail with you later. Doodles.